Just give me a sec just to work out the tech and add a little something to... So just as people are starting to find the live feed, yeah, can somebody that's actually on the live right now just write in the comments and let me know that the sound is good? Now, last time when I was doing my last transmission, the sound went a little bit cutting in and out, right? So if you're watching the live feed and it starts to cut in and out, can you let me know? Because I will get rid of the microphone and we'll just use the phone mic, yeah? But please keep me informed, okay? Okay, so I haven't got the comments aren't showing up on the phone, but I've got another phone to look at your comments. So thank you for joining us and we'll get going. We'll just start with some grounding and centering. Everybody's here in the room, so let's do that before we get going. This is the 999 completions and resets transmission. Yeah. So Linda's in, yeah, just so you know, yeah. So just taking a moment now to ground. Before we start to work with the energies that are wishing to work with us tonight at this powerful activation portal event, we are just wishing to ground in through our pillars firstly. And so you want to feel your base chakra, your perineum floor on the chair or the couch where you're sitting, and feel that anchor point. And you can imagine that above is a golden stream of light in your astral plane. Above your head is a golden stream of light. And this golden stream of light starts to emanate through the higher chakras of your being, all the way down like a golden river of light into the crown chakra. And as it goes through your astral plane into the crown chakra, it goes straight in to the pineal, to the throat, to the heart, all the way through the solar plexus sacral and into the base, then out through that channel of your base. So you have a stream of golden light going down into the earth through your base chakra. And allowing that to be your anchor point this evening. There's lots of high frequency. I can feel it already coming through for tonight. It's going to be a very neural pathway reconstruction, deconstruction of energies, releasing us in this completion 999 energy, releasing us from habitual karmic patterning, family karmic patterning, ancestral karmic patterning, and the patterning of the matrix itself. So we are releasing out of the matrix channel that we have been sitting in, that our family of origin have been sitting in, that our tribe as humanity have been sitting in. We are in a breakthrough. We are in a break out of a paradigm that no longer serves our consciousness. So firstly, we are anchoring from heaven to earth, straight through our pillar, feeling the power of that golden river or stream of light that is going straight through to the earth. And that is going to be your support place tonight. That is going to be your pillar of strength. That this will hold you in good stead as we work with these voracious energies that are here for change, these active energies, electromagnetic field energies that are wishing to come through and support our evolutionary consciousness. This is a activation of evolutionary consciousness to remove energies of the past, to release distorted frequencies, to purify our pillar and channel, and to create an expansive mind, expansive neural pathways, and third eye center. So take a breath. Take a breath as we start to work with the Lyran energies, the Lyran beings. So that is 12th dimensional, lion frequencies, feline frequencies, that come from, the Lyrans are specific around, they are very pure beings. They hold a very pure consciousness. Their light has known many planets. They have watched, seen, and supported many evolutionary changes in consciousness over eons from different planets. They are high dimensional. They are really the first beings that are were separated from source. So they're very wise old beings, and they're coming in tonight to bring in this burkipanananaka, this strength and this hope. Yes, this strength and this hope around where Gaia is at. Yes, because there is a lot of unraveling of energies, unraveling of light, unraveling of consciousness that is distressing and disturbing those that are not aware of the reason for it. And even for us that are aware of the reason, we have some tricky days. So this is a white, pure energy that's coming in for your neural pathways, for your brain, to alleviate pressure in the cranium by this new light frequency that's coming in as a consciousness shift. Yes, as a consciousness shift. So we worked with Archangel Michael in the last event, and he is here with us too. And these energies are the continuation of that diamond light body activation, that diamond light body transfer of energetics, so that you are updated, upgraded, and transformed from the inside out to be able to hold and balance these new energies. That is why you're here. It's a transformation of your own consciousness, so that you may be the pillar, and the pillar for community. Yeah, as we spoke about. Yeah. So let this white energy go through your mind as a wash of light, pure light. It's a weaving between the two hemispheres of your brain. There is a seed of their energy in the center of your brain. There is a seed point of their energy that you remember, that once, many times ago, Lyra. And as a Lyran shed ancestor, if you will, even if you are not aware of it. Yes? There was a time that is still held in the Lyran consciousness field where they were supporting another planet in its evolutionary consciousness. However, it didn't go the way it was wished to, yes? So there is a lot of remorse within the Lyran collective field around and guilt, yes, and guilt around a timeline that did not come off, yeah. So we are wanting to release this out of our energy field. This is an old frequency in the center of the brain that causes a contraction of consciousness that is impeding our free flow. So, allow yourself now to go into the center of your brain. Could be the hippocampus region if you wish. And allow it now to be touched by this energy light language transmission. Release the memory, release the shock, release the contraction in the mind. It's time to see. Don't be afraid. It's time to see. It's time to see the bigger picture. It's time to see with a deeper, humble, expansive view, not clouded by any energies of past timelines, either on the earth or in other galactic realms. We are the Lyran consciousness. We are bringing through codes of light for you this evening so that you may free your inner cage, for it is the evolution of your own mind that is the releasing from the matrix itself. The matrix itself is now been released from the 3D realm. However, the consciousness of the collective field needs to catch up with this occurrence, which may take a generation or two. For there is now a purification and a purge out of the outdated data systems that you have been working with through your mind, through imprints, through attachments, through the matrix cords. So now we work with two little spots either side of the eyes, at the side of the temples, really. Two little spots here. It is releasing it is releasing matrix implants. So this is about vision, clear vision. So you have had your visionary consciousness capped. This has also been for safety reasons, yeah? because it was not safe to go too quick too soon and be overtly seen by those that wish the control to stay the same. So, but as many beings have now been released, that would cause more trouble for you. We can now free these blocks and restrictions that have been keeping you a little bit locked and hidden from view. Intentionally so. Yeah? You alright, my love? So we're releasing these visionary blocks so that you may fall gently into a new way, a new creative flow within that has been waiting for now. Yeah? So, they work with this white, almost like a white laser light, to release this energy. Unraveling, releasing, unraveling, releasing, unraveling, releasing. You're free to see now. You're free to see. You're free to see. Release the shutters that have clouded your vision. Release the implants that were placed for your safety. It is time for a new visionary consciousness to be birthed on this earth. There may be a little grief. This grief is simply an acknowledgement of how limited we have been. How limited we have been in the truth of who we are. Because it has not been part of this current or should I say, it has not been part of the old earth consciousness for you to be so switched on. But now, as we come to you through this channel, we say to you that the rapid evolution of technology on your plane and the rapid evolution of consciousness on your plane is the speeding up of the density field. So there's going to be a very accelerated quickening now. And we are coming through more channels. You are going to find yourself meeting those old galactic friends from a long time ago. There are going to be more people wanting to connect in this way. As the veils are stripped and released from the minds and the hearts and the eyes of the collective, they will be seeing, feeling, knowing that we exist. This is the cosmic disclosure. This is the evolution of the merging of galactic consciousness with the human field. You are returning to your higher potential through the unification of your energies from your galactic higher aspects that are ready to be anchored through your field. It is this galactic anchoring that is going to transform and help you remember who you are, why you are here, and what energies you are to anchor in this lifetime. We say that the unraveling and the chaos and the releasing of old energies is distressing many in this realm. However, burki, it is also, we see it as an exciting revolution of consciousness. You will be called upon to stand in your light, to stand in your wisdom, to stand in your knowing of your galactic heritage, so that you can hold the hands of others awakening, sometimes spontaneously and very shockingly, to the truth of their being. So we come tonight to hold you and the collective field and to anchor in what is ready for you, for the earth, and for the people of the earth. This is not only a activation for your own spiritual evolutionary advancements. This is a act of service for the humanity. And as we anchor through our fields, our pillars, our light, we are then a template of light, body, transference that others can resonate with and activate through. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Amen. So just taking a moment. Everyone going okay? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Sweet. Yeah? Okay. So we work with the Opalite Dragon, yeah? So the Opalite Dragon, we talked a little bit about before we started, working again with the mind, working with the consciousness, releasing negative patterning imprints, supporting this shift in the mind that is coming through. So, and that is this particularly working with the fourth eye or the brainstem area. Again, this is about sight. It's about visionary sight. It's about seeing with truth and purity, not with the lens of distortion or the lens of history or the lens of ancestry or the lens of timelines that have ended in a catastrophizing way. So we are releasing the Armageddon energies, yes? Those energies that keep hooking us back into Atlantis, to Lemuria, to Deshingabugo, to Moldek, to even Lyra. We're wanting to release this energy from the brainstem area. So working, yes, with the vagus nerve. To release the frozen response. The frozen response that has again, has been limiting access to your higher wisdom because some of the energies have just been a little frozen, a little stuck. And we're just nudging them with this energy at the back of the head to release that C1, if you will, so that you feel a little bit relaxed in that back of the head, yeah. And at the same time, we're pulling out a thin dishgide bugono, a thin implant energy, a thin little slither of energy, yeah. This is from Dikishandanaka. This is actually again from Lyra. Yeah? From Lyra. Dishindiki Bukunoka. So we're releasing anything Dadashandaraka that was Durushundadiki, that was placed in your energy field in the days of Lyra. This was to limit truth, limit, because you held, you were like record keepers, yeah? You were record keepers of information and awareness. And these energies did not want to, this information was not to be fall into the wrong hands. So we are now releasing these slithers of energy that have impeded full flow. So allow yourself just to place a little bit of attention on the back of your head, brainstem area. And we now release shock. Release shock. Release it out of your head. Shock of planetary detonation. Shock of mass extinction. Shock of shifts in planetary topography. All myriad of shock of very dark completions of planets must now be released from the brainstem. It has no place here. It has no place here. It has no place here on this timeline. Release now. Release. So we would just say into the space that we are not being fanciful, that there are not challenges and issues to work through in this plane and on this timeline, but we wish to release the very darkest energies from that you've held as a collective field, so that they are not re-triggered as you shift through this phase. Yep. Are you okay, my love? Okay. So everybody take a breath. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, everyone going okay on line 2 as we continue? Are you warm enough? Yeah, okay. So we're going to work now again at the sacral, at the back of the sacral. It's really another slither of energy, same sort of energy that has been locked in your base kundalini channel, so that you haven't lived the full potential of your energy field. Not that you're not doing a great job in whatever work you're doing, but there's an expansion now coming in by a deepening of your base, a deepening of the sacral, a relaxing of holding, waiting, feeling the collective's distress, the earth shifts. So lots of moving parts right now, yes? Lots of moving parts that cause a bit of a unraveling, a disturbance, a fear. And so we're just again releasing a slither of energy in the sacrum back of that has been linked to some of these subjects, timelines that I mentioned a few seconds ago. Yeah? Thanks, guys, online. Okay. So we're just releasing. Release now. Release the back of the sacrum. It's safe. It's safe in this space. We are held by Archangel Michael, legions of angels. We are protected. We are cloaked, hidden from view. That our energy has a direct a lift up through the chakra pillar of this room, from the center of the room all the way to the highest point, and we are covered with golden frequencies. We are ready. We are safe and protected, and we are ready to dissolve out some of these darker versions of Earth, darker versions of planetary extinction, darker versions of galactic failure, if you will, failure to listen to what was needed. So we now release the burden of the past, the burden of that we've held in our energy field, whether we knew it or not. And so it sometimes makes us a little trepidatious to step in more fully to our power and our energies this lifetime, for there's a fear of things not going so well again. Yes? So we need to release these filaments of energy that are held in your matrix threads within your being. So now focus on the back of your sacrum, sacral area. And know. And I say this with gentleness. I say that this with gentleness, and that we are now gently, with great love and compassion, we're to release out the energy of torture. Yeah. So take a breath. Take a breath. And this is in a deeper collective field way. Yeah. This is a collective piece of work. Yeah. So, so gently, we're going to do this. We're going to extract the energy, and softly, we're just going to let it go. So, Mother Mary's here, Lady Nada's here, Magdalene's here, the feminine's holding space with Archangel Michael, with Lyrans. And this is an extraction. This is a cellular extraction of torture. Yeah? So take a little breath into the back of your sacrum. Knowing that you don't have to see what happened in the past. You just have to invite the release. Yeah. You don't have to know. You don't have to go back in time. You don't have to have past life memory of such. Or even this time, if something happened that wasn't so good. But we are inviting it to be dissolved. Now, free. Archangel Michael comes behind you and cuts this slither of energy with his sword. Shilabakate ke batata shalabake barkabarke bakoto teke batata teke bashalakata teke batakata shalabaria baria riala pakati shilebaki ko to shilebatike shilebarika na shalabaki podo dadeki shalabakarki keterki shalabatu to shilebeki kananaka vushkandaki Wushkanda da barco to shede de kipa to de kipata nanaka zuto to de kipata nanaka shuto to de kipana nanaka to Shiketrika pode potaka Shantarika Bukadarika Bukandarika Bukadarika 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 Dadariki Patariki Shilabukuto Bakadariki Pakadika like Chapuchuchi Chapakutu Tiki Patarika Bukadarika Bukatiki Shakabukatarika Bukadarika Bukatika Takataka Shakataka Tukatika Darki Ataka Butika Pakatiki Shantarika Bukataro Kokoturki Pakatiki Shakatarika Bukadarika Batakantarika Bakatki. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry what has, this is Archangel Michael speaking, for what happened in that timeline. Let the energy, the cellular memory release from your field. I don't feel to go into too much detail, but it is just pretty gory. So we just want to release release it from your sacral. If you want there feels like there needs to be something said, and if you want an analogy, you remember Alien the movie, yeah, where there was yeah, so there was an infestation and a yeah. So we want to release pain and wounding, yeah, whether the consciousness of the people was penetrated and tortured through the impregnation of another alien form, yeah. So this is some of the AI fear, yes. So this is some of the AI fear that is sitting in the collective field, the memory of the tampering and the misuse of the organic structure. Yes. So I'm not saying that of anything like that's going to happen this lifetime. I'm just saying that there is trigger points that we need to release from our own light body and the collective light body, so that we can free from autonomic and nervous system reactions to this stuff. So you can imagine the ovary space. If you're not a female, you here in your hips, yeah? Okay. Yeah? Okay. Phantom ovary space for men, yeah? Okay? Okay. Okay. Because we've all done it all, yeah? Yeah. So we got that memory. Okay, so release out of the ovary space. Release. That programming. Jandareka Pateka Bokotrika Bokatika Bokotrika Bokatriki Bokatriki Shalabakotika Bakatuko Padika Botika Bokatiki Palaba Padika Padika Pakati Pataka Patutotika Pakatrika Pataraka Shalpatiku Shalabatuto Tika Bata Shiar Shipa Shikapaki Shapatiki Shapadaka Lucky Lucky patataka. So, just taking a moment. You can just hop that round, yeah. So, Ganesha, auric field spray, it feels like quite a masculine grounding essence and very clearing of obstacles and such like. Just release your energy. So we'll go for a tiny little bit more, and then we'll have a break. Are you all right, my love? Yeah. Okay. 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 Everybody online, going okay so far? Anything feels like it wants to be spoken into the space before we continue, either online or in this room? Not necessary, but just checking in. You hold for a little while. Yeah. So everyone is going okay, yeah? 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 Yeah. Okay. So we will endeavor to continue. And then we'll go for about another 10 or so minutes, and then we'll have a little break. Yeah? So we won't go for too much longer. I think there's just one more piece, and then we'll... So it often works in these transmissions that the first part of the energy is releasing restrictions, blocks, energies, and then in the second part we receive new light. So I feel like hopefully that's what we'll be doing tonight. We'll see how we go. But that's my intention, and that's what normally happens, just so you guys know, for those that are just joining for the first time in the room or online. Yeah? Mogondoroka. And Leanne at home has said collective throat clearing. Yeah? So we'll go there next, I feel. Yeah? Base of the skull? So let us do the throat piece, and it might release that too. But if it doesn't, we'll come back to it. Is that okay? Yeah. Is that right? Are you doing it? But you let me know at the end, yeah? So, so this is so it's sort of like this it goes, it's like it was like a clamp, yeah? An energetic clamp that went from the back of the brainstem, and it went all the way through, like a big metal dog collar, yeah? Like a big metal dog collar. And it was placed on energetically on the lyrans so that they could not do their frequency work, yeah? So it was like a frequency blocker, yeah? And so we're just working with releasing that, yes? Working with releasing this frequency blocker that sort of restricts the throat chakra, yeah? So just feeling into that whole area. You might want to move your head around a little on top of your neck if you feel to. Loosening up. Any tightness, side to side, up and down, yes, no, ba ba ba. And then and then just allowing this energy to release a holding within the throat chakra, the back of the neck, the head, the back of the head, so that you are, there's more ease of flow. Yeah. This is all about creating more ease of flow in your channel. So releasing restrictions, obstacles, implants, seals, coding that is now time to be released in this completion phase that we are in today, tonight, on the earth in 2025. So allow yourself now. Allow yourself the gift of releasing the enslavement of the lyrans, no longer needing to hold on to that template in your field. No longer needing to believe that you have to watch what you speak. Watch over your shoulder for the fear of being annihilated in some form. Yes? So now, release now. Release that energy. Shabatika Bukateka Patataka, Shalapataka Pataka Bukateka Pakataki Pataka Pakatiki Shalak Boko to Jandaraki, 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 Jandaraki Botarakana Purki Pata, Porque Pataraka, Baraka Pakotariki Piki, Elki, Shunta the Kaparakamukondo, the Kaparakapatika, be gone. Shakatukuto to take up to take a Pakataraka. This goes back right into the tongue itself, at the base of the tongue. Shanda da 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 da, releasing shock and freeze from the back of the tongue. So take a few breaths. Take a few breaths. I got what you were saying as well, Jeannie, but we're gonna, I think it's good for us to take a minute or two, a little bit of a break, have a drink of water. If you want to go to the toilet or have a walk up and down the corridor, it's a bit of a stretch. You may do so. And I'll leave the microphone on. And we'll, if anyone wishes to say anything online, please let me know. We'll come back in 5 minutes, yeah? We'll come back in 5 minutes. So I'll keep an eye on time. If you want to stay in your own space, of course, you're more than welcome. If you want to have a chat to your neighbor or come and look at the beautiful, beautiful crystals, you may do so. And there's also some cards if you want to pick a card for this evening. So the 3 cards that I picked for this group were strength, hope, and walk your truth. Yeah? So really, the energies of these 3 cards are really exactly what they say. It's about both the strength and the hope card were really about, I feel, the collective field, but also like there's so many people either feeling hopeless or doubting their power or their strength right now, being knocked out of their pillar. So then we are being activated and reminded to stay in our power and our strength during these times of sort of disarray and collective disturbance. And not forget that we do have a lot of support. And as long as we walk in our truth, then we will be supported. Even if stuff does come up that challenges strength and hope, we see it as part of the path and we use it as an initiation to deepen into our practice, into our hearts, into our strength and resolution to keep doing that work. So, yes. That's what came. So thank you very much for that. And we'll have a minute or two. Yeah, we'll have a minute or two. No worries. Yeah. Are you going in the back row?
Not so much release. Like, that's not joined to this anymore. It's just
oh, fabulous. Yeah. Oh, cool. This card, this card. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm surprisingly fine. I had a couple of weeks, like a lot of deep stuff coming up. I think related to what we're doing, so that I could process it first. So it was a bit edgy there for a few weeks, couple of weeks. Yeah, really, a lot of deep emotion or deep disturbance, should we say? That felt like it had to be released before now, so that we now do this piece of work. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So right now, pretty good. What about you guys?
Just the last 2 nights was a bit like 2 or 3 nights, but even this morning there was a big surge of energy that was overwhelming, like almost anxiety.
Yeah.
And then I woke up in my glass and I had a big sleep. There's been a lot of just sleepiness and
regulating that way. Yeah, of course.
Lots of mission work.
No, okay, cool. In your sleeping time.
Fire and water through this time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of rest in that as well, yeah? Yeah, for sure. Big stuff. I was going to turn that off, but I get too hot. Sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little. Ah. Are you okay?
Another one.
Oh, later.
Another person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But did she miss the cut off, or?
She's just in that group.
Oh.
So she's seeing the others saying, "Oh man."
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, my love. Pimping my ride. Thank you. Okay. She'll know now that we're talking about it when she watches the replay. Hello. What's her name?
Fiona.
Hello, Fiona. Okay. How are you going, Terry? Yeah? But it's okay though? Okay. They wanted to come and sit with us today. You know, they say, yeah, now they wanted to stay here in the room. Yeah. Like they're little 3 guardians of the space, but they feel like they're very chatty for you, really. They really are. It's funny. It's interesting you're sitting facing them as well. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Oh, that feels beautiful. Feels like there's so much energy clearing from your field at the moment. Like really do, like the salt water for sure. Yeah. Wow. Deep work, Lovey. So we might work with this little guy, or brown eyes maybe, next, yeah? So I'll just wait for everyone to come back in, yeah? So this guy so there's 3 of these, just for the people online, there's 3 of these rose quartz galactic skulls that I've had really since before I moved, so at least 5 years old, yeah? Maybe 6, 7. And they stay in my room here in Crow's Nest. I feel like they're guardians of the space, Andromedan, yeah, for sure. And so now let's work with one of these guys. I feel this is around the Andromedan heart, yeah? Ooh. Yeah? Okay. So we just wait for Giselle to come back, and then we'll get going, yeah? We'll get going. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. 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 Yeah? How you doing? All right? Yeah? Yeah. That's good. Okay. So this is a Gishgandharagya, just why people find, find their spots and whatnot. And if you want to look at the book later, please look at the book here. So this is around the heart. Yes, around the heart. Ishkente pakyanaka. Shanyaka. Andromedan energy. Andromedan, yeah? So just feeling into your heart space. Feeling into your heart space. And this is to release a golden sphere or shield. A golden sphere or shield that has been, it is again, it is complete. There's a completion. There's a completion of energies that have been restricted from different timelines. This one in particular is Andromedan. So we are releasing binds, restrictions, and seals. And this is a sphere or a seal and from the Andromedan timeline. From the Andromedan timeline. This is a feminine seal, regardless of gender. So just invite a deep presence to come through to your heart space. A pink light. A pink light. And it is to peel off a layer of defense, a layer of separation that has been blocking love, really. And this is love from another in the 3D realm, or this could be just the pure connection of universal love. That it is time now. It is time now that there is a deepening into the heart space so that we may release the seal of Andromeda, so that we can now receive at a deeper level our love nature and what is rightfully there for us as beings. Because of course, in this day and age of your timeline, there is a push towards contraction and scarcity. Intentionally or not. But if you really anchor in through your heart the knowledge of universal love that is abundant, that is free-flowing and unconditional, there is no scarcity, there's no lack, there's no needing to fear anything, because you are provided for from the kingdom of heaven. So allow these Andromedan beings to come through your field and release your heart. Release your heart to receive at a deeper level, what is innately there for you in the universal flow of life and light. You are worthy. You are deserving. There are many timelines where there have been beliefs set up in the consciousness of your being that is not the case. But we say to you, they must now be released. That you return to that innate knowing that you are enough. That you are enough. That you are enough. Feel it, know it, sense it in your heart space as this shield or golden seal is released. Shabarika Bokadarika 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 Bokadariki. Shalabaka Patarka Bokatarka Patataka Taraka Bakatarika Bokatika Bokadarika Ki. Shalabadika Bataka. Shibarika Bokodana Kanana. Shalabukoto. Bedekeda Bokondanaka Bokadarika Bokatika Patarika Bokadarika Shapatutarika Patika. Janta dike berike buku dari ke bashala pakai bakadiki shalabata shalabati kebotata kabotata daki kata shalabati kebotata daki shepati kota tiko patata shilabati kebotata dike patata kapatuta dika shiar Shiar yekte pala kishile pa kiki kashalaka. Shiar kipeti kiki. Shakatakotataki. Shalaka. Kya. So just take a breath or two. So within your heart space now, within your heart space emerges a golden light, a beautiful golden light, soft golden frequency. This is the Christed heart frequency. Kishkianana ka arki. It is the purest form of love, beyond polarization, beyond judgment, earthly endeavors. It is the energy that the avatar of Jeshua brought to this planetary consciousness. Kishkinda Barkiana. But there were, over time, overlays placed on a conditional conditions that had to be religiously followed to receive this love. But in this now timeline, as the evolution of the planetary consciousness rapidly accelerates, those that have held Gishki controlling Barakaraka Arshanda elements on the collective field, whether it be religious indoctrination, corporate greed, or political greed, are to be released from their power by the evolution of the collective consciousness and the awakening of the collective mind, moving out of enslavement towards empowerment. And part of this empowerment is to receive this heart essence, stabilizing your heart field, activating your Christed light body. Shalabagata Kabagodre Bagata, Shalabagadeka Bagadeka Baganaka, Shelpatica Bagadana, keep it Kabagotek, but your chili Pagotek, but it kit. Shantaraki Pana, Shantaraki Pananaka, Shalabatota de Kibatato Gotaki, Shalabatota de Kivatakato Kotaki, Shalabatota de Kikotaki, Shalabakata. You are worthy. You are worthy of my love. You are worthy of my light. You are worthy of forgiveness. I open the doorway and the kingdom and give you the keys to heaven. The kingdom to heaven is within your own heart consciousness. It is through the releasing the layers and the veils and the seals that you return as those master avatars that you once were. You embody your mastership. You embody your code from other times, bringing all galactic, phased, locked energies back into your being through your portal of the heart itself. Jebedikaboto oshka ndar gebedikabata shalabadika paranana. Barakabatanana kitiki, Gederki potana kibedika pokotrika patarika pokotrika katrika tatika potrika patiki, Shalapokotrika pataki, Shalapokut to the pataraka, Shalaka, Tatika Parakotiki, Tiki, Pokotika, Pototiki patiki, Shalalala, Shalalakiana, Shayanaka, Burkia. And just take a moment, take a few breaths, water if you wish. And I'm just going to bring round, pop round an oil. You can put it on your palms or on your neck or wherever you feel. Yeah. Just let me know that I haven't knocked the mic off. But yeah. So it's called Ascend, and it's from Resonate Essences. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, how's everybody going? How's your neck now? Does that feel like it's hit the spot? Or is there still something there? Still a bit crunchy. We'll keep an eye on it, yeah? We'll keep an eye on it, yeah? See how you go in towards the end, yeah? Where's it, in the brainstem or in the top of the neck? Right at the top, yeah? Okay. So on that ayanaka, we're working with the top of the neck, on the head. We're working with the back of the heart and the back of the sacral area. So it's really, this is about, Jandaka, thanks guys, online. This is about, this is about alignment, yes? Spinal alignment, spinal flow, and kundalini. Yes, kundalini. So this is, I feel like I would say she is, it's a Mother Mary carving, lapis, blue lapis, and I feel like, galactic energy, galactic Mother Mary, if you will, that is here to really gently bring in that sort of softness of Mother Mary, but it feels the more of the avatar galactic frequency of her being, and it is to lovingly shift your, thanks love, shift your alignment in your spine from your base, lower sacrum area, all the way to the top of the neck. So this, and at the same time, it is releasing any tightness, any holding, gripping at the back of the heart chakra. Yes. So if there's that sort of like, so if we have, God help us if we haven't, if we have ever felt like we don't trust, potentially, any in our lives or whatnot, then you know, if we don't, it's where we grip to feel safe, yeah, at the back of the heart, just to sort of, not to feel so vulnerable, yeah. So this is about releasing gently into vulnerability, yeah, gently softening defenses, gently softening muscular structure, gently allowing flow from the sacral area up the spine to the neck and head, yes, through your Kundalini channel, really, but also in alignment with your spine itself. So this is Dorika Batika Boko. This piece is a feminine alignment through Mother Mary, Galactic Mother Mary. So just receive this as a shift in your central channel, in your consciousness, in your physical spine itself. It's almost like you are elongating from the sacrum itself all the way up to the brainstem. And then there is like a like a relaxation of your brain inside the skull that can happen when you elongate your spine in the in a gently compassionate way. So she is offering us a compassionate realignment. Yes? No force, no push, no have to. Yeah? This is a gentle, compassionate realignment from tail to neck to head, top of the head, woof, and then woof, your crown activates and you woof, a stream of light up through your crown to your higher astral. And as this compassionate alignment comes in as an offering, it puts you in connection with universal flow. Universal flow. So this realignment is allowing you to access more flow within your central being. More connection, more power, more strength, more hope from the inside out. From the inside out. Shepatika pokuto reki peteriki patatara kapukuto yamananaka. Shilepakato turkoki ananakoko, shulapokorki, shilepakorki, shantatarakananaka, shilapokoto toto, shulokona konaki anaka, yosa? Yeah? Borko. Tadike potuto tadike patataka porko pokotarika patataka pokotarika perki, shilapokotarika patakananaka, shilapokotarika parkaraka, shilabototo teke patoto teke patata patika shinda arka shile Shono kiana. Just let that settle in. Let that new compassionate alignment settle in to your being. Knowing that this is so subtle, so gentle, so kind to your body, elemental, that when you are in universal flow. When you are in perfect alignment, or as perfect alignment as your body will allow for this moment, yes, then you feel held, your mind is relaxed, your heart is soft, your pelvic energies are fluid and open. So this one is for you, Jeannie, yes? As you relax the pelvis, the heart can sit into the energy of the pelvis, the mind can sit, the brain and the mind can sit into the heart. And there is a three-way conversation. A three-way conversation. So that you are in a new focus of embodiment through compassionate alignment. Ashkanda Agabarkya, Ashkiana Ashiana, Oshiananaka, Oshiananaka, Oshiananakanaka, Ishkiana, Ishkiana, Ishkiana Baka, Barkiana, 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 Birakiana. It's safe to let go. It's safe to let go. It's safe to let go. Shunyana, 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 Shunyanaka, Burkono, Burkono. Danielle online says, harmonizing connection of divine and earth body. That sounds pretty spot on. Burkono, no, 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 no. So just breathing into that alignment a bit. Just sensing that, normalizing that within your energetic system. Reminding the people in the room that, of course, you can access the replay later to work with this piece in particular. You don't have to do the whole activation again, but if there's one place that does feel particularly helpful to revisit, such as this compassionate alignment, you can find it later. And I would say that do it 3 times for 2 weeks. So 6 times in total. Yeah. Just to familiarize your being with this different way of holding yourself in space. Holding yourself in space. So that you can relax the mind. It doesn't have to do all the work. Doesn't have to do all the work. Because as we know, when we are feeling a little speed through these shifting energies, that can set up the sense of anxiety in the body, that can set up the mind off into adventures that sometimes are helpful and sometimes don't serve. So we are helping the body container relax the mind through the whole physical being, so that you are held beautifully by the earth and from the galactic energies in your astral plane. A new way, a new chapter in the new earth frequency. So it is. So it is. So it is. So just taking a moment there. Just allowing that to familiarize with yourself with that alignment, that energy, that sense of peace, yeah? Stillness, grace, grace. This is grace. Yes. As we rest into this place, we want to introduce into this peace, into this clean slate energy, the playfulness of the child. Yeah, this little excited dragon is got our back. Yeah, he is rhodonite. So again, heart focused, rhodonite, celebrating for us, with us, whatever you feel. Yeah, and he is. His energy is innocent, playful, childlike. Yes. So this is again working with the heart and the sacral area. So many of us have just become way too serious. Yeah, way too serious in our roles, in our life, in the state of the earth, in all of the shebang. Yeah. So as we all know that when we are young beings, there is an innocence, a playfulness, and it's good to return to that in inner nature, because it allows everything to flow much more softly and gracefully. Yes? So this alignment is adding on to that first piece. It's working with the heart and the sacral, and it is releasing your inner child, if you will, or your childlike frequency out of those binds, contractions, stories, anything that you've told yourself that it's not okay to have that being or that innocence or that playfulness in your current life stream. Yeah, very subtle, not too much of a big deal, not like deep dark trauma or anything. We're just releasing to more innocence and playfulness. Yeah, yeah. So again, just listen to this with gentle awareness on your heart and sacral area, releasing more gently, softly the pelvic bowl, softening the heart space just a little bit more within the center of your heart, so that you can feel a little freer. A little freer. A little freer. Shalapati kukunanaka nanaka shikanaka pukanaka. Barke pondoro, activating the baby dragon, the new baby dragon frequency. So this is earthly dragons, earthly rebirth, earthly Dugandaraka, Gandharaka, working with the dragon frequencies, yeah, supporting this new earthly endeavor that we are now moving into. So you may see, you may know, you may experience in your vision, you may feel it in your being, that deep in the center of the earth, there are these new dragon frequencies that are wishing to come through. Rainbow dragons. And they are going to really emerge from the center of Uluru, underneath Uluru. These seed energies, it is time for these seed energies to be released. Gandharka. They're very primal, very pure, almost very childlike dragon frequencies and innocence. And because we are because we are advancing now as a species, yes, and that we are reconnecting with our galactic power, wisdom, and energy, with it comes a need to for integrity. You know, if we have not got the purity and integrity, then things can go awry. Yeah, say with AI or whatnot. So this is the releasing of the purity of consciousness that will allow us to be in the right alignment to receive new technology. That does not mean it's going to come through a computer interface. This could also mean new light technology from your galactic teams, yes? That will bring in inspirational creativity in a new way. But firstly, we must be in the innocence of the rainbow dragon. So that the energies that wish to work with us feel that we are safe to accept these energies without doing harm to ourselves or others. And this is the time we are in. We are in the evolutionary consciousness of the planet where we are returning to purity so that we can receive the gifts of our galactic counterparts. They have held off, they say, for far too long. But now the issue is being pushed forward. So there is a rapid evolution in consciousness. There is a rapid release of the old way. And there is a rapid dissolution and evolution on your planetary world stage. So this now energy comes through. It definitely works with your heart space, your sacrum, and also your throat, actually. It is the seed codes from Uluru, awakening the baby rainbow dragons. Jabatika bokotatika batatoka bokotatika 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 batarakanaka. Shila bakotatika batarakanaka bitiki bokotatika nanaka batataraka botatika bokotatika nanaka. Shala bokototoko batiki bitiki bokoshilik batiki bitiki botiki. Shila bototika bokotatika bokotoko bokor. Konto de que padananaka, shambungo to te ki padananaka, hashala boko de kabana de que de katakiataka, Yatataka Bokotaraka, Bototokoparaki, Shalabatotarakanaka. Release the blocks, release and be open to the codes of the rainbow dragon, the baby rainbow dragon, the new earth rainbow dragons, the new earth light, the new earth seed codes. Awakening your DNA. Returning innocence. Connecting you with both the earth and the heavens. Shambaraya. Shambhariya. Shambhariya. Parkya. 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 So just taking a moment. How's everybody going? Anything anyone wishes to share online or in the space before we continue? 1:45. Okay. So we've done a lot so far. We'll probably go till 8 o'clock, yeah? And then we'll complete online and we'll have some share space, yeah? Is any questions? You're right there in the back row? Yeah, great. Okay. So, So we work Dhanaka Shana. We now work with the solar consciousness itself, the sun. Gashana. We all know that the sun is bringing in through flares, through plasma waves, Ganaka Burko of consciousness, new codes of light. Yeah. So this transmission again is around your hearts. Yeah. Around your hearts. How's your neck? All right. You sure? Are you telling me the truth? Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So yana. This is the solar phoenix light activation. Solar phoenix. Yeah. This one's yellow jade, but we'll pretend it's solar phoenix. Yeah. For the heart, amplifying your field. Shuna, like a warm hug. Yeah. Like a warm hug of energy. This is to help support a integration of what we've done so far. In fact, we're going to do this piece as a meditation, as a visual guided meditation. So you can gently close your eyes if you feel comfortable and safe to do so. You can move a little if you want to get comfortable before we start. And we are now going into a different energy space. In front of you, in your mind's eye, you see a golden portal of light. Gashganda. It is a transfer of consciousness in time. You are going to transfer through your energetic body, light body, if you will, to a different timeline and space. Ogonde arshna, ishkila na ar. So go now in light body form through this golden portal of light. Jebadika bandadre shilebaka tututoke barke patadadandareke shilebati kukorki ganana kari alashiku. Gishkinda arki ana aui ana arki ana ka. You find yourself now on a planetary consciousness that feels a little familiar. You are situated in a Gundar, diamond light, etheric temple. Gishinde arki anda ndiki kukukar. This is a ceremonial temple from the highest initiation, Bugunduru, wise elders of Lyra. You are in the time-space continuum of Lyra. Dundunda arki anda arka. In this sacred etheric temple, you are in a ceremonial room. You are all wearing white robes. Gish inda arka. You see yourself when you look at your hands that they are not your regular hands, but indeed you look kind of like a white lion paw. Dondorki anda, for you are in Lyran feline form. Dishkandarki anda arka na ashki. And with you in ceremony are Lyran elders and wise ones that are here to barkianda rkaanda urshkaanda. Command solar consciousness to activate your diamond light body itself. Borkianda rshkianda urianda ka. So in this centerpiece, there is a pillar of selenite. It does not have anything on top of it as yet. But as as you start to move your hands in mudras and gestures, as do those other beings, those other Lyran elders with you in the space, there is an ignition, an igniting of solar consciousness into the space, in the center of the pillar. And if, like magic, there is a creation of and an ignition of a solar phoenix. The diamond coded solar phoenix appears, manifest in front of your very eyes in the room. Ferocious, tenacious, powerful, streaming solar consciousness through its weaving undulations of its body. Flying around the room now, it ignites each of you in your heart space, bringing in the solar codes, this plasma codes, the diamond codes to your hearts. Ignite the fire within your hearts. The solar phoenix fire within your hearts, the diamond light within your hearts. This phoenix becomes so present with your heart chakra. It merges with your heart chakra itself, and there is ignition of fire within your hearts. Passion, creation. A new chapter is beginning. A new code is being activated within your hearts and minds. A memory of Lyra. A memory of wisdom. A memory of the magic and the alchemy of that time. And the purity and the grace as well. The fire burns bright in your hearts, and it moves through your whole light body, filling your whole light body with this fire solar diamond frequency, rebirthing you from the inside out. The phoenix fire, the phoenix light, the Lyran code is building and seeding within your light body. Shabadokoboyanana, Bokianana, 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 Bokianana. You are filled with divinity. You are filled with sparkling codes that are activating your DNA and your cellular consciousness. You are remembering, you are reforming your light body to your galactic origins. So now, you know that it is time for you to assimilate this energy, this beingness, this light-filled solar phoenix code to your physical body itself. So you pull your mind, your consciousness, your light body away from the etheric temple in Lyra, and you see once again a golden portal of light calling you back to the here and now. Jabadiko bolke babarkiko doteke pa arka buku orke ma arshele u shile arki ana ashke aborki ana bargi o. And then your body and your light body merge together. You see the light body of the solar phoenix, diamond light, Lyran activation, seed code, anchoring in through your physical heart chakra, in your physical body. And this light, this diamond code, is setting a deep transformation to occur, a seed code to be ignited within your hearts and minds. A new chapter and revolution in consciousness for your being. It is your truth. It is your light. It is the way of the accelerated human in this new earth vibrational matrix. And now, as you sizzle, as you integrate, as you sparkle with diamond light, you take your time to come back to the here and now, where you began. You might wish to take a bit of time to come back. You might wish to drink water and ground and take time. Yeah. So, just as people at home are gathering themselves and people in the room are also gathering themselves, I want to say transmission complete at this point, because I feel like we've done a lot and this just needs now to settle. Bearing in mind, if to ground, to go to nature, to take time to anchor back into your body after this, especially if you're moving or going home from the session, taking a bit of time to anchor back through. You may feel a little dreamlike or out of body because your energies have expanded. That is natural. It will settle, but just be sure before you do anything too crazy that you ground and anchor. And if you feel like you've got too much energy, you can gift it to the earth, putting your hands, your feet on the earth, or a tree or whatnot. Salt baths, always pretty cool. Ocean swims, ocean walks, nature, forest, all that jazz. So you know how to look after yourself. Just support yourself to integrate this. And if there's anything that drew your fancy in regards to the crystals that I worked with tonight, they are available. And you can message me privately after this completes if you feel drawn to anything in particular. Just let me know. I think that's all I want to say. For now, I'll talk about other events later on my Facebook wall. So if you keep an eye on my Facebook wall, that's where I normally post events and let people know what's happening. But for now, I feel like that's enough. I'm going to say goodbye to people online and catch you in the ethers very soon. I'll be going back up to Cairns around the 22nd, 21st. So I'm going to be up there for the solar eclipse. So we'll probably be doing something around that time or just before in Cairns area. So I'll keep you in the loop for that one. But thank you so much for joining and take care. Goodbye for now.